Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino plays ModNation Racers. I'm gonna press the X button right now!
Welcome one, welcome all to the new season of the MRC, the ModNation Racing Championship. 28 of the most exciting, exploding, life-threatening demolition kart races in the whole wide world.
Karting fans and drivers alike are getting revved up for tomorrow's season qualifiers.
I'm the gorgeous Biff Treadwell, and with me as always is painfully boring statman, Gary Raisins.
Actually, Biff, it's Reasons, Gary Reasons.
After 10 years, I still don't care. Racing has been with us from the dawn of time, and for millennia the concept of racing stayed the same. But in 1931, entrepreneur Marcus Ramses Callahan had an idea that would change racing forever. The ModNation Racing Championship was born and rose to become the premier international karting competition ever in the world. Legends were made, forged in the dust and oil and glory of the track. And like racing, all champions have an origin. So the question remains, where will the next champion come from?
Hey you, might as well flip the sign. Out of stock on tan, beige, and cream. Haven't sold another color in 25 years, but I am still not taking them off the shelves. They'll come around sooner or later. Until then, we have a full stock of fire engine red, cobalt blue, and emerald green. Hey, what's on your mind? I heard. A bunch of customers were talking. Said all a racer needs is a cart and a crew chief. Had to ask an old friend what a crew chief was. Turns out, he is one.
Oh shit.
Holy fur on a catfish. Is this a cart or a peacock? You do that? So you're one of them graffiti taggers. This thing come with training wheels, tagger? Good. Now gear up, tag. Let's race.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I was silent because there was no better way to introduce the concept of this game to you other than having the game do it for me. This is one of my all-time favorite games and my all-time absolute favorite racing game. It is just so good. It's so good. ModNation Racers. I talked about it in a couple of my other videos because I can't stop talking about it because it was so good. But in this heyday, this was the best multiplayer experience around. You would race against 11 other people, and it is so good. There's not much more to say.
To the first race of the season, where ModNation's best will attempt to qualify for the home tour.
We've got over 10,000 cameras ready to film this race.
Actually, Biff, that figure might be slightly exaggerated.
You know what's exaggerated? Your giant forehead. Now can it? 250,000 cameras, 40 blimps, and the space shuttle are filming this race.
All right, advance. Finish the race, pay off, pick up 3 item pods, and finish first. And the bonus is run over 3 track pads. Yeah, so you go through the career, and you know, you race all the races, and then you move on into like the different sort of leagues of stuff. Like you win 5 races, and then you battle against like the racing league like champion dude, and then you go to the next league. And yeah, every race has 3 objectives. The first is, you know, just to get in the top 3. That one's a given. And then, you know, the other 2 could be anything from, well, as you can see, there's the ones where you have to, you know, collect 3 item pods. That's one. And this is the tutorial level, basically. So this will, like, come up and, like, you know, interrupt the race at given times to tell you stuff. Yeah, when an item pod is collected, it shows up in the bottom right corner. Collect an additional item pods to go upgrade your item. Press the square button to use your item, or hold the square button for a moment, and then release it to drop it behind you as a mine. As you can see, I missed them all. I'm not proud of that, but that's quite alright. Yeah, to drift, press and hold the S button to start a drift. Drifting is the be-all, end-all of this game. And you need to drift to get boost, and you use boost by pressing L1, and,
Only one more to go.
yes. Okay. Okay, this is probably going to screw up me shielding the attack that is coming my way right now. Oh! Oh, so close. Yeah, sometimes there is a bit of lag. Those weapons tend to sort of like stall behind you a little bit until your shield runs out, which is a pain in the dick. But yeah, I'll just drop a mine here. I also need to run over boost pads. I have not done that yet. I absolutely need to do that. Okay, but I did collect all the items, pods that I need, so let's just hit this boost pad. Oh, I missed that one. And then there we go. Oh, that's just 2 of them. Oh, okay, and then also along the track, along every track, there are 5 tokens that are in different places. I'm not really gonna focus on getting them now. It's more important to like get the objectives done. And then, yeah, you can worry about the tokens. You can re-race the track, and you'll be much better off for having done that.
Third time's the charm, I guess.
Oh, wow. Oh, that lag's a little bit different. I'm used to playing online. With the lag from online, weapons behave a little differently, but it looks like I'm still gonna get first place here. So yeah, that is the most bare-bones sort of tutorial explanation of what ModNation Racers is, but it's really, really fun. And we're going to do the first entire league, which is like 5 races, I think. But yeah, finish the race, you unlock 3 items, pay off, pick up 3 item pods and finish first, you get 2 items. And then the bonus, drive over 3 boost pads and finish first. The payoff and bonus require you always to finish first. And then they unlock items like character customization and cart customization that you can use because... Well, hold on a sec. I'll explain it a little further in a little bit.
You don't know a thing about business. Take one look at that hippie paint shop of yours. When I'm right, I'm right. Right?
Hey, great race out there.
Hey! Who's your favorite uncle? I am. Because I'm gonna make you rich, like me, Uncle Richard. But first, we're gonna have to talk about your, you. Because no one likes an artsy-fartsy softy, especially the Conservative Motors team. And by team, I mean me. CM's got an eye on you, champ. You end that rainbow act, I'll show you the pot of gold. Hello. Yeah. No, no, no. You've got it backwards.
Only thing worse than a colorful cart is a CM cart. Come on, I got something to show you.
It's not like the story is like particularly engaging, but it is, you know, mildly interesting anyway, and I just like it. I like it anyway. It's fun. You know, this game is just fun all the way around from every different angle. It's just awesomely fun. There is one major drawback, and that is the load times are fucking ridiculous. Like, this is a very fast load time compared to the other load times that happen when you get to, like, the multiplayer aspects of the game. But I still valued this game so much, and when it was in its heyday, it was the best game out there, for my opinion, in terms of just straight-up amusement.
Okay, you won yourself a boombox. So what? Ain't like fans are running up asking for autographs or nothing.
Can I have your autograph?
Anyway, you qualified for the MRC, which means you get to go somewhere nobody else in the world gets to. Mod Spot. Knock yourself out.
And this is where we enter the mod spot,
Greetings, Rabid Race
which
fans.
they'll actually tell
Here
you what
we
it's
are at
about.
the Mod Spot, where you'll get a behind-the-scenes look at where your favorite contenders make the awesome happen.
That's right, and it all begins at the race station. Join or host your own online races in your quest for multiplayer domination. Hone your skills with Quick Race. Have a party in split screen, and every MRC career starts here. So if you want to be on the fast track to the winner's circle, Race Station is the place for you.
They're the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the top of the dog pile.
They're the hottest mods and carts on the track. They may change tomorrow, but today, these are the ones all the fans are scrambling to get. If you want your work up there with the greats, you'll have to make your way to the Creation Station. This is what it's all about, folks. Create, shop, and share. Here you can customize your mods, your carts, and even your tracks.
The only thing you can't customize is Gary. But really, who cares about Gary when you could be test driving premium content at the coming attractions venue?
The big screens will help you stay up to date with the latest news from the MRC. See which racers have been spotted here today.
Keep tabs on your competition with your players list. You'll always have someone to race.
In the mod spot, meeting other racers couldn't be easier. Just drive on up to them and strike up a conversation. Use gestures, voice, and text messaging to start a chat.
And don't forget to race on fan favorites at the top tracks venue. Or crush your friends with the quickest lap times on the track of the day at the Hot Lap.
Well, mods and modettes, that's it from the mod spot. Be sure to stay tuned as the MRC gets started.
I love when the game can just do my job for me. It's so nice. But yeah, I'm currently in offline mode. It's actually connecting. It'll turn me into online in just a little bit here. I deleted all my save data about 10 minutes ago prior to start this so I can start the career over, because that's what it takes. I'm pretty sure that doesn't screw with my already made creations. I could be wrong, but let me check. That's UFG creations, my carts. Okay, I still have all my carts and mods from my stuff. So I'm going to start... every league I'm going to play as like a different mod and cart combination. The mods are obviously the people that are driving the carts. Let me get to my favorite one. Here is my cart. It is a Batman villain that I invented, and I think that is pretty cool. And the mod that goes with it, because it is mandatory for my mod and carts to have color combinations and to be either symmetrical or just very color coordinated. So as you can see, that mod perfectly matches that cart. And this is me, and I am badass, and everybody is jealous. So yes. Oh, I gotta change the driver's style. You can pick between, drift, handling, acceleration, speed. You get more of drift, you get less of handling. That's the trade-off. +2 drift equals -2 handling, and +2 speed equals - acceleration. And that's what I like, is the most control over my drift and the most top speed. So that's what I'm gonna go with. And that is what I have always gone for. Are my stats still a thing? Sort of my street cred of ModNation racers right here. Not total XP. My online profile. No, it's not. I just did this. Where is stats? Stats? Race leaderboards, no. My local stats, maybe. No, that did screw up my local stats. Oh, here we go. My online profile is correct. Okay, so as you can see, this is the total experience that I have, 727,000, and that's from create experience, which you get from publishing creations, and also race experience. So race experience, I have 331,000, and you get the most you can get per race is 100, and so I have 331,000. So I spent a lot of time with this game. I've done 2,096 races. Of those 2,096, I won 1,454 of them, and those are just online races against real people. I have some neat little street cred with this game, and I like it. I used to be ranked 6th in the world, and I will never let anybody forget it. So, let's just continue with the Career Central, because that is what I came here to do. This game needed to be on my channel. There was no way in hell I was going to pass this up. So yeah, we just finished Mod Circuit. I only got 2 of the tokens. I'm still not worried about the tokens at all, but we got the advanced payoff and the bonus. So we're gonna go... You can look at the achievement details before you start the race, so I'm gonna do that. Payoff, or the advance, finish 3rd or better, obviously. Payoff, finish 1st, and get 30,000 drift points, which basically just means drift forever. And get 3,000 draft points. That is more difficult. Drafting is when you race right behind another racer, so that, the wind doesn't hit you and you can speed up and pass them. Draft is really difficult to build up. I don't think I am going to go for both at the same time, and sometimes you can't, so there's no reason to worry about it. You can always go back, finish any race as many times as you want.
Welcome back, folks. You could hear Jaws hitting the floor yesterday when the new hotshot racing under the name Tagger qualified for the circuit.
The former graffiti artist turned MRC contender has a secret weapon, a crew chief with a familiar face to kart historians. A veteran racer himself, Chief's career ended in tragedy with a king-size wreck in turn 3 of the championship race 25 years ago.
Man, I love that wreck. It just keeps going, doesn't it, Gary? Ah, that's the stuff.
We don't know why the Chief has decided to come back after all these years, but whatever the reason, Tag is in good hands.
Good hands. Maybe if you want to wreck your cart, roll that clip again.
The home tour begins now. The winner of the tour will earn a parts package sponsored by the Chickinator. Cock-a-doodle-doom.
What the heck is that?
Alright, we're going to start the second race, and it's going to be fun, and you're going to get even more inclination as to why this game is such a damn blast. Obviously, these are the easy tracks. The tracks get a lot longer and harder, and don't make no jokes about that. But yeah, my plans are to get the drift points, that's going to be simple, and to finish them first, and then we'll go back. Not on camera, I will go back and do the drafting. I mean, I don't want to do all of the stuff, because I can see how, like, just watching me race the same track, but, like, attempting different things could still get pretty boring.
Cutest farm animals in the world.
Cute? You call sheep cute, Gary?
Sure, Biff, they're...
Don't tell me you haven't seen the sinister look in their beady little eyes.
But they're sheep, Biff.
They've been penned up for years, Gary, with nothing to do but plot their revenge.
You might want to loosen your tie, Biff. Let's go trackside, where we've got an excellent group of drivers this year. These are top athletes, Biff, in peak mental and physical condition.
Really, Gary? Really?
Okay, this here's the first home tour race, newbie. So hit the track and listen up real nice, because I'm going to throw some stuff at you, and I expect you to listen. I say turn left, you turn left. I say turn right, you turn right. None of this, but there's a little puppy to the right. I don't care about puppies. I care about winning.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, there's still going to be some blockage of tutorial stuff coming in. It won't be that big of a deal. Alright, but yeah, you know, you press L1 at the beginning, you get a big drift boost right at the beginning. You know, just like with pretty much any racing game, like Mario Kart and stuff, you know, you all know about that stuff. But we'll go here, and pretty much take every shortcut available to us. Going right is not the way to go, because that is slower and pretty much just gives you a weapon. But I clearly am not going to be needing weapons. Alright. But yeah, the way the weapons go, like you saw me just block that thunderstorm there. You can see, you saw at the bottom the little icon. It had a shock thing going on with it, and yeah, and then the sound will like tick into this sort of like beeping thing, and then once you've done it enough times, you can then get the timing pretty much down for how to block all the shots. But yeah, your boost is used for shielding and for boosting itself, so you can choose to play either offensively or defensively, although it is best. I'm glad I shielded that, because that chain lightning, even though it wasn't directed at me, would have hit me since I was that close to that guy. But yeah, I'm just over here lapping people, and there's that race done. Very good.
Drifting, 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 all the way to the finish.
Alright, second place was only 28 seconds behind me. That's pretty good, I'd say. But yeah, I mean, it seems very preemptive to brag at this point, since this is still the beginning. But I am 100% confident that that is going to continue throughout the entire career, because that's how I roll. So yeah, 3,000 draft points didn't unlock, don't really care about at this point. I'll probably just skip it entirely, because the stuff that it unlocks probably isn't that important. And I already have all my like built carts and mods from like before, back in like when I was, you know, creating a lot of stuff here. But yeah, okay, apparently they're going to teleport me directly to the creation station. This is where you create your mods, this is where you create your carts and tracks, and then you can share your creations by publishing them. I'm just going to exit though, because we're still going to stick with my favorite character here, and then I'll change characters every league. If I changed characters every track, that would be not only kind of frustrating that I would have to do that every time, but also I don't think I have enough creations to do that. At least enough good ones. I have like 22 good ones that I like, and I would like to spread them out. And you'll probably won't even see some of them because, well, that's just how it's gonna work out, but that's okay. But we go back to the career, and the second race is down. Now we're gonna attempt the third one. And we'll see what's going on here. Which one is next? Is it Village Run? Yes, it is Village Run. I'm glad I knew that. Achievement details. Finish third or better. Finish first and sideswipe an opponent. That's going to be easy. Sideswipe 3 opponents. That could be a little harder. But yeah, this will still be fun. Village Run. Let's not tutorial because I don't need to know. I know how to sideswipe. You just flick the right analog stick. But I will talk more when this is over.
Outrageous, gaudy, crazier than a bag of rabid weasels. That's how fans describe Tag's showy outfits.
Love him or hate him, Biff, he's even cracked our coveted Beyond Incredible fan favorite list.
AKA the Biff List. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he's a long way from topping last year's champion, Espresso. But don't count this rookie out. Even this reporter is getting into the spirit of things.
And in other news, Gary just graduated from pull-ups to big boy pants.
Alright, Village Run. This track is very, very short and has a lot of item pods, and there is much destruction that will be ensuing. And that's why I hate this track in online, because you can never be sure of your position, because at any given time, 3 different missile swarms could be coming at you at the same time, and you're not going to block them all. No, it doesn't matter how good you are. You just don't have enough boost to put your shield up for that long. So that's how that works out, and we're going to keep going here. As we remember, I have to sideswipe 3 opponents, and then I will get both the bonus and the payoff.
We're here at the Village Run, our first city course of the season.
But that'll be pretty easy. I'll just, like, hang back and then just, like, sort of drive up to people and sideswipe them, is basically it. It does take a little bit of boost, so I can't do it immediately. But I'll just start out a little slowly and drift along the straightaway. And just it'll be pretty easy. You know, I'll hopefully get it done by the first lap, and then I can just take off. And no weapons they shoot at me will slow me down, because I'm too good.
Ever been blown up, stomped on, and smacked in the kisser tag? Because that's what's going to happen in these races unless you go on the attack. It's time I teach you how to rough opponents up and defend yourself. Get ready for pain.
By the way, sideswiping is kind of a taboo in online races, because everybody agrees that it's really fucking annoying. But you'll see. I'm not going to boost at the end, or at the beginning here. Let's just build up some drift. Alright, that should be enough. There's one guy, there's 2.
One more.
And there's 3. What do you know? I did it already. Alright. In that case, we can just speed the hell along here and get right into first immediately. So, yeah. Things are looking good. We take this shortcut here. I have every route of every track planned out, and I do not ever deviate. So, if you're looking for, like, seeing, oh, what does that path do? If it was better than the path I was taking, I would be taking that path instead, but it is not. They never are. Which is what I've done, which is the point of me scouting that stuff. But, if you can see on the map to my left, you can see that there are missiles coming up behind me. And I shielded too early. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. The missiles like to just kind of lag behind you. But, yeah, I need to build up some boost fast before I become even more vulnerable. I can't put my shield up until my boost is past the first little notch there. So that is a problem. Like, if you waste all your boost trying to shield one weapon, other weapons will hit you because you can't even put your shield up. But it doesn't look like, no matter how many weapons hit me, I'll still be just fine, so... And when you're in first, the thing to do is to drop mines. You want to drop them on the second tier, because if you just drop level 1 weapons, they will disappear before anyone even gets to them. There we go. So you want to drop level 2s to have mines that last forever. And level 3s if you want them to have like a small little area of effect surrounding them, so they don't have to hit them head on for them to work. But yeah, there's 3 different types of weapons. There's the rockets, the electric shock stuff, and the like sonic boom stuff. Those are the 3 tiers, and they each can be upgraded to level 3, and they have differing effects and get more powerful as you get more of them. So there is that. I mean, I don't think the game really needs more weapon diversity, because it seems to work fine just as it is. Oh, but there's 4. I forgot about the speed boosts that you will never ever see me get, because I will always be in the front. Yeah, you get speed boosts, and those can turn into warps, and those can be very effective.
Bad news, Tag.
That cart is a tomb on wheels.
What Chief meant to say is that we can't afford these constant repairs to your cart.
She'll explode in a black mushroom cloud of annihilation.
Again, not how I would put it, Chief. But with business at the shop so slow, we can only afford a few more races, and then we're out. It was fun while it lasted, right?
A fatal tangle of metal, fire, and destruction that's only gonna end in tears.
Alright, 3rd race done, and there's only 2 more to go. And then after that, 2, there's a head-to-head with the league champion, and then that will be where we end things. Yeah, Alpine drop is next. Achievement details. Finish 3rd or better, as always. Payoff, finish first, and take all 3 shortcuts. So I guess you do get to see a little bit of variety here. And the bonus is get 15,000 spin points. That will also be easy. When you go off jumps, then you can spin in the air, and if you land like a 360, then
Artistry.
you'll get boost.
Elegance. You know what artistry and elegance get you? Carjacked! Conservative Motors B008S sedan is affordable, reliable, and guaranteed never to be noticed.
Nice day for a carjacking, wouldn't you say?
I knew I should have settled for less.
Settle for less. Don't get jacked. Also available in pale blue.
Conservative Motors, we put the ordinary in extraordinary.
Yeah, okay, this beautiful mountain village hosted the first nationally broadcast MRC race. Very, very historic, and now we're gonna blow it to fucking hell, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, not much more to say. I mean, you've seen the pattern and general formula of ModNation races. If you don't like it by this point, there's something wrong with you, and you need to find a way to look within yourself and see your inner joy, and then take that inner joy and put it on the outside of yourself, and then eat it again, because maybe if you recycle it enough times, it will become pure enough to where you'll actually have your sense of fun back. So let's hope for that, and we'll start this race.
What, Kid?
What are you wearing?
I'm getting into the spirit of this track.
Are those lady shorts?
They're later hosen.
In other words, lady shorts!
Here we are at the starting line, and after days of intense qualifying, the starting order is finally set. It takes nerves of steel to get a good position.
Scissors beats paper. That was tough, Gary.
Yeah, it's okay. That guy's gonna get last place.
You're not dancing with ladies anymore, kid. You're gonna have to learn to use the course if you want to dance with these skirt-wearing racers. So let's tango. Racers, prepare to...
All right, let us go. I expect 0 problems, as I always do. But, yeah, if you jump just right, you can almost get a spin, or you can crash into a wall like I did. I mean, it depends on what your priorities are, what your overall goals in life could possibly add up to, and if crashing into the wall is it, you're in luck, because that's what just happened. But yeah, just drop a mine, and you get boost every time you hit someone with a weapon as well, so that is good. It's good to drop mines, you ever need an extra boost. I don't think these guys are close enough for my mine to hit them. And that was the case. Okay, so this is a shortcut.
One down, 2 to go, kid.
Whoa there. Yeah, those things have crunch down at random times, and those can screw you up just if you're unlucky. That was, yeah. All right. So yeah, I still need to get spin points. I don't think I have been. I think I need to do a little better. Ah, that was pretty bad. I can get one here. It's pretty difficult to do, but if I'm in a pinch and I need to make it happen, then I will abuse that. Yeah, there's that. All right.
Stop. You found 2 routes. Third one's tricky.
Where is the third shortcut? Have I not taken it? It can't be that jump. I just did that jump. The one where, like, it comes out of the ground and you can use it. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, because it was... Oh, I'm really glad that worked out then, because that could have just screwed me completely over. Alright then. Well, then I'll make sure I get my spin stuff here. Oh, figures. Nothing I can do about that. Can I get my spin? I feel like I made up for the fact that I missed one of them. Yeah, I did get them all. Okay. And that's quite alright. Oh, barely. God, it's so hard to just nail down the timing of, like, some of those weapons. But that's still quite alright, and we win, and we got everything that we needed. So that was a pretty flawless race.
Talk about style. That tag sure knows how to nail those spins. Triple 360s. That's almost as good as me. Ha! Just kidding. No one is that good.
Alright, what did I get? I got underwear, so that's neat. I got other stuff. It doesn't matter what I got. You know, I'll have everything by the end of stuff, so it's fine.
Whew. Your cart's still in one piece. I'm amazed. Had to see that coming. Well, nice knowing you.
Hold it. I've got an idea.
Alright, there's only 2 more races left, I think. And boy, are they going to be fun. The difficulty is only going to keep ramping up, so it's only going to get more interesting.
In a world where bland carts ruled, one woman had the courage to take you from bland to brilliant. In uncertain future, thousands of gallons of paint, this mother will rock your paint job. Now open for business.
So badass. So badass. Hey, Ella. What are you doing? You just laying there? Just being a dog? Yeah, makes sense. It's good. You should always stick to your logical species code there.
Heck, I'm not picky. I'd be fine with 3 wheels. But you youngsters these days are all about customizing and tricking out your rides. Whatever.
Yep. Okay, but that's all done now. I still don't need to modify anything of mine. Not until the end of that league, and then I'll do something else, and I'm not really sure what card or mod I'm going to pick. I have plenty of time to decide. It probably will not make a big difference, but that's okay. But yeah, you can make male and female mods, so I might do one of my female creations next time, just because the ladies have to be badass too. And mine is, and you'll see, I'm very excited about it. I'm very proud of my creations. They're very top tier. They never got that many downloads, but that's because they weren't fucking Mario. Yeah, top mods. If you wanted to get a ton of create experience, you had to be the first person to faithfully recreate some kind of iconic character. I don't know what the shit this thing is. Let me look. It's R2-D2. Okay, that's mildly recognizable. And then there's Sonic, of course. But yeah, the #1 mod in the entirety of this game is, you guessed it, Mario. And then after that, it's Iron Man, and then Spider-Man. But yeah, people go and this is the wrong circle. They go and they create you know, their adaptations of these famous things, and then they reap the benefits for the rest of forever. People are still downloading those first mods, and that means that they get to level 30 on experience-wise pretty much instantly and forever, and they will always... Oh, was I done? Okay. So there was it, and then the Mayhem Tour. Yeah, when I say league, I mean tour. But that means... that's going to do it for this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it, and, you know, like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff, and if you want to see more, you know, it's going to be, a lot of what it was before, but more better, because, you know, more stuff is happening, and other stuff is happening, and then the other stuff by that is still happening. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully, yeah, make it next time. Okay.